done, it's time to start doing the walking.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That's a scoring left hand. And there he caught him with a stiff jab. Calzaghe and Jones met for the light heavyweight title back in New York City in November of 2008. Calzaghe won on that occasion. Who's going to take the rematch here?
Joe Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten, you think about standing fighters. Joe Calzaghe, remember, the only British fighter to be unbeaten in 49 professional fights. This guy did not care. This guy can fight for fun. This guy, that's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Real good back and forth. Oh, and he rocked him. And now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know. He's going to take a knee.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get up.
Here we go for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice shot with the left. They score again with the left hand. Exchange here from both men. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job. Neither man really defending themselves. Like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. He fails to score with that left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get...
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just misses with that big right hand. Good punch. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judge...
Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. For each other. Oh, what a punch. And he just missed with that left jab. Let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Another scoring shot. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Now going for the finish. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Missed him with that uppercut. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow. close fight here in this round.
Nice exchange here from both men.
It's all offense all the time. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Defense here at all. Back and forth they go.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Left punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Misses with that jab. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He won't let him off the hook. He's in some real trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
That's when you talk about championship.
Here we go. It's round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He just misses with that jab. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You can't.
Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Left punch. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might. And there's the bell for round 9. He really seemed to exhaust himself last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Quick punch scores. Another scoring shot there. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This fight a little... Can you believe this? The Prince of Wales, it's on the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. This is the 10th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. And that's it.
He's in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And he misses with the left uppercut. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. And he misses with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He missed with that jab. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? A real good back and forth between these two fighters. Looking to land the hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
On to the 12th. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try. Hook won't score. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Looks like he's going up for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. Pensacola's finest is down. back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Looks like he's going for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up.
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Maybe he should hold on, but that's not in his DNA.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.